Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? As you can tell by this title, I will be talking about Lil Nas X's Sun Goes Down. I just got finished watching the video. It premiered like 20 minutes ago. And once again, I am completely floored by Lil Nas X's bravery, his creativity, and his willingness to let us all in. And yeah, let's talk about this video. But first I want to dissect the lyrics, okay? Let's get into the lyrics. So, I want to run away. Don't want to lie. I don't want a life. Send me a gun and I'll see the sun. I'd rather run away. Don't want to lie. I don't want a life. Send me a gun and I'll see the sun. That's pretty much every black gay boy's thoughts that I know of anyway. It definitely was my thoughts. I definitely didn't feel accepted in my family. I definitely didn't feel like I was a part of my family. There was no one that I could relate to remotely that was gay, or at least out and gay. And the only gay cousin that I had, he left the city. I'm from Connecticut, by the way. He left the city and I couldn't really chat with him because he was already older than I was when I was growing up. So it was very difficult feeling like I wasn't an oddity. So I get the lyric, I want to run away. Don't want to lie. I don't want a life. I did contemplate suicide back in my younger years. I can honestly say it wasn't because I was gay. It was more or less because I felt like I didn't have anyone to connect with or to connect to. So I can vibe with that lyric. Send me a gun and I'll see the sun. Never thought of committing suicide by shooting myself or anything crazy like that. Not to get all, whatever. But my thoughts came when I was looking over a bridge. That's when my thoughts came. Obviously, I never went through it because I'm still here, but I can clearly relate to these lyrics through the chorus. Let's get more into this song. You need an instant ease from the life where you got plenty of every hurt and heartbreak. You just take it all to the face. Yeah. When you feel like, when you're going through these thoughts and emotions and you feel like you are alone, you definitely want an instant ease. Just like, I'll just say what he says. From a life where you get plenty of every hurt and heartbreak. Always. You just take it all to the face. Meaning, for me, that you're able to put on or on the flip side, you get bullied because people know that you are gay, or people tell you that you are gay, or people just whatever. Because you're different. I never got beat up when I was younger. I never got bullied. I just always stayed to myself. And where you would have the guys that would play football and do the sports, I was the guy that was the artsy, into music kind of guy. And that was cool from where I'm from. I'm from Hartford, Connecticut, born and raised, and I went to school in East Hartford High. Great school. And it was a public school, but great school. And no one ever really bothered me. Like, we definitely had like the jocks or the popular kids, and we definitely had the guys like me where we didn't really say much and we kept to ourselves. So yeah, I can't really say that I was teased and bullied because I was different and or because I was gay. I just knew that I was different, and therefore I felt different, and therefore I never went out on dates. Never did the guy on girl thing in school. I just stayed to myself. I didn't really have a lot of friends because I couldn't relate in a life where I was always told by my peers and our family that being gay was wrong. And there was always this one guy that tried to like bully me, but he tried to bully me because he was gay too. And I wonder what he is doing now. I wonder if he's even alive. Wow, I really wonder what he's doing now. Anyways, yeah, it was very, very interesting childhood regarding him. I cannot remember his name. We fought. We always had to fight because he was always like trying to get at me. And I guess, no, he didn't bully me. I just stood up for myself with regards to him because he was always trying to come for me, which is very interesting because we used to play around. And I remember we went to this cornfield and we like snuck around and was playing around in the cornfield. But his grandma was a witch. Where am I going with this? Anyway, back to back to this particular song. Sun goes down. I know that you want to cry, but it's much more to life than dying. Over your past mistakes and people who threw dirt on your name. I get it. Completely get it. There is much more to life than dying, especially with regards to your past mistakes. So I definitely get it. And I had moments where I cried. I did. So I'm vibing here, Lil Nas X. Back to the verse. Since 10, I've been feeling lonely. Had friends, but they was picking on me. Always thinking why my lips so big. Yes. Oh, baby, I had those thoughts all the time. And back then, Carmex wasn't invented, or at least I didn't know what Carmex was. And Blistex wasn't for black people. So I couldn't use any of that stuff because my lips just wouldn't take to it. My lips will always be cracked and all snap, crackle, and pop. It was horrible. I was too dark. Can they sense my fears? These gay thoughts would always haunt me. I prayed God would take it from me. It's hard for me when you're fighting and nobody knows it when you're silent. So it's just great freaking lyrics here. I was too dark. I never felt like I was too dark. I never felt like I was too dark. I mean, I grew up in the hood, so everybody around me looked the same. So I never felt that. Can they sense my fears? I was never really afraid. I just always felt alone. These gay thoughts would always haunt me. They did, because I knew that I couldn't have them, and I knew that being gay wasn't normal. So it was a haunting experience. I prayed God would take it from me. I didn't believe in God. I didn't believe in God because I felt that God had created me. And if he created me to be this way, why am I this way in a world that doesn't want me and doesn't want to accept me? So I never prayed to him because I just thought, why would he put me in this situation? This is me in my young years. It's hard for you when you're fighting and nobody knows it when you're silent. Didn't tell anybody about it. Didn't tell anybody about it at all. Never. I don't have a coming out story. I never came out. And nobody knows it when you're silent. I'd be by the phone, standing Nikki morning into the dawn. Nikki wasn't out when I was a kid. Only place I felt like I belonged, Brandy was my go-to. I was standing Brandy all day long. Strangers make you feel so loved, you know? And I'm happy by the way that I made that jump, that leap of faith. I'm happy that it all worked out for me. I'm gonna make my fans so proud of me. Those are interesting lyrics. I saw he made a post. I follow him on Twitter and Instagram, and he made a post saying that the video is representing him talking to his younger self, which is what he depicted in the video, and that it's his most endearing and or important song to him that he's released and or made. And I simply love this song. I simply love the song. And then we go through the chorus and the outro. Again, onto the video. This video is directed by Lil Nas X and Psycho Films, written by Lil Nas X, creative director, stylist Hodo Musa, producer. All of the information is on there. Shout out to the visual effects people for this. Wow. So there's been a lot of rumbling around me and people that I know that think or thought that Lil Nas X was lying about being gay, or it was just a ploy to be popular. And I've never thought that, and to this day I still don't believe that. no one in their right frame of mind, being a black man, would come out. We still have so many elite black celebrities who are hiding in the closet to this day. And it's people like Lil Nas X that makes anybody that can relate, especially black men, that lets us know that it's okay. And I respect Lil Nas X, and I applaud him for his continuous bravery that he showcases to the world, and through such a creative eye. This young man is so freaking talented and visually creative. I can't think of another word other than creative. It is just mind-blowing. He is definitely around the right people, and every time he's doing an interview or comes across a post or my eyes in any way, shape, or form, he's always poised, well-spoken, and he thinks before he speaks. Even when he did that barbershop crap, that kind of bait, kind of barbershop thing that they put him in, and Kevin Hart was being so ignorant and acting like he was unaware. Lil Nas X held his composure and was very put together and professional. To be so young, he definitely responds and acts in a way that I wish majority of the world did. Lil Nas X, you are definitely a godsend, and I thank you for being brave. I thank you for doing what you do, and keep on keeping on. Every single video that you have released, Lil Nas X, has been nothing short of amazing, stunning, perfection, original. Even though you get inspiration from other things, still original. And I like the fact that he had blonde hair in this video. Getting into the video, I don't want to make this a long video, but of course he's an entity, a being looking down on himself with magical powers. He always makes himself a legendary creature of sorts, and I'm appreciative of that. But he's taking glimpses of himself, his younger self. Now he's evolved, now he has become, and so he's reminding himself where he used to be. So he takes pictures and visuals of himself and looks when he used to work at Taco Bell, because we all know that he used to work at Taco Bell, and he's rapping to himself, he's singing to himself, and he's letting himself know that it's going to be okay, and you're going to get through all of it and come out on the end. Cinematography on point. The blonde hair, I loved the blonde hair. The fact that he doesn't take the little mark on his lip away in post, phenomenal. His wardrobe, phenomenal. Lil Nas X is becoming a beautiful man. He's already beautiful, but skin flawless, his confidence flawless. I just can't say nothing else about him, but I'll end this video by saying thank you, Lil Nas X, for being brave enough. Thank you, Lil Nas X, for being you. And I don't believe that you're lying. I would hope that you're not lying. But either way, I think this was definitely needed. You are definitely needed. And 20 minutes ago, or at this point, 20 minutes ago, you uploaded this video. You're already at 71,000 likes and 20,000 views, which is obviously impossible. YouTube will catch up, but that's how loved you are, and I'll say that's how loved you are, and that's how much people are watching you and want to watch you. So keep doing what you're doing, boss. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching my video. Tune in to everything that I have going on. Definitely subscribe to Watch ACTV, which is our mobile app and online streaming network where we upload original content every week. Love you guys so much. I would really love to interview Lil Nas X. Would love to pick his brain. But anyways, tag him in this video, y'all. Send him this video, and hey, maybe you guys can make it happen. Love you guys. Stay blessed, and always remember to always be authentic and true to self, and don't be afraid. I know. You're not about to think about not subscribing to ACONNECTIONTV.com. Copyrighted.